I know it's been a really crazy, crazy, crazy time, and there's not a whole lot to do right now. But I thought that it would still be fun to get kind of dressed up and just have ourselves a nice little fancy party. It's always nice to feel a little fancy every once in a while, especially if things are looking a little bit bleak. And I hope they're not too bleak for you. I hope that you do find something that you like to do in times like these. Do you like my dress? Thank you so much. It's actually, I know it's kind of dark in here, but it's this blue velvet material. And I actually only got it for like $10. Yeah, doesn't it look amazing? I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I am really excited about this find. But yeah, you can touch it if you'd like. It's a great material, isn't it? Yeah. So I don't know about you, but I'm a little bit hungry. I had a lot of baking stuff left over, and so rather than trying to go out and go to the store, order anything, I had made these little pastries. They're little like pancake pastries, and they have jam on them and then a little bit of confection sugar. So if you'd like one, you can have one. If you're not feeling particularly brave, that's also fine. I'm actually going to have one. They're pretty sweet, and I don't consider myself much of a chef, but I try. I do what I can. I also brought some tea. I know it's in a fancy little wine glass. Don't worry, it's just Tazo passion tea. I don't want to do anything too crazy, right? But yeah, I just kind of like it at the end of the day. I think it's like just a fun little thing to sip on. So you can have that one. I'll give that right to you. And this one is mine. Not bad for someone who is not much of a chef. So tell me about what's been going on with you. I know we've slowed down a lot in terms of activities and stuff like that, but how have you been holding up? I'm dropping things. Just a moment. It's still good, right? 5-second rule. But continue. Oh, wow. It sounds to me actually like you've been holding up rather well. I know it seems like a lot has been happening in the world today, and I'm glad that you found some time to really look inward and think about things. Have you picked up any new hobbies? Oh, that's good. Okay, yeah. I tried, like I said, I tried baking and I've tried to do a little more cooking on the side just with some of the ingredients that I've had in the house. And it's kind of worked out well. So I'm really glad about that. I'm starting to get a little bit better, trying to get better skills that way since I'll be cooking more often in the home. Yeah. Have you been able to talk to any of your family or your friends? That's good. It's always good to try and reach out just to see how everyone is doing. Yeah. And how about mentally? I know for me it's been a bit draining, which is weird. because I'm doing less things. I don't know if this has been happening to you. I'm doing far less things, but I feel more tired all the time. And I feel like I just don't get as much done throughout the day because I don't have anywhere to really be. Yeah, it's tough. I know. Well, I'm glad I'm not alone in that feeling. I'm glad that somebody else kind of shares that sentiment. I know it's not been easy, and I feel like all I'm really doing right now is just thinking about what I'm eating next because what else is there? And so we'll probably all come out of this with a few pounds gained, but you know what? I think that's okay. I think that we can all handle that at this point. I know my friend was sharing a meme about we're all stress eating at this point, and I feel like that might be kind of true, but we can try and be as healthy as possible for sure. But I don't think anyone's gonna blame us for gaining a couple pounds right now, right? So before all this, I think you said you were seeing someone new or something. Has that been able to get anywhere? I know I did the same thing where I was just kind of going out on dates and doing my own thing, and then now it's all kind of at a standstill. So I just want to say I'm so glad that I have friends like you around. And I'm so glad that I can still spend time with you and hang out. It's so wonderful. Yeah, it's so great to still keep those social connections. I know it's not always easy in times like these, but it makes me value my friendships that much more. It really does, don't you think? Yeah. Have you picked up any new hobbies or anything like that? I've been doing a ton of dance classes online, and they have so many on Instagram Live and things like that. I think it's a really great way to just kind of get yourself moving, get yourself up and out. And even as far as working out, I found this great 10-minute abs in bed. I will send it to you. It is amazing because all you get to do is just sit in bed, lay in bed, and work on your abs, and it actually really works. And so I'm glad I found that one because you know I don't like working out longer than I have to. Have you found anything to kind of keep yourself occupied on the internet? Yeah, that's great. I know a lot of bands are doing live streams and things like that. Have you seen anything? What is your favorite band right now? Oh, that's awesome. We should definitely see if they're doing some kind of live stream or anything like that. I think that would be so interesting and cool to see. I know none of us are going to shows at this point, so what are you most looking forward to once you can actually go out again and do stuff again? Yeah, honestly, I get it. I just want to go to brunch. I know it's the silliest thing. Maybe it's coming from Angelino. I don't know, but I just want to go to brunch and have a brunch and have a bottomless mimosa with my friends and then see maybe I used to hate live music, but I would kill for just a little live band at brunch, maybe at Idle Hour or something like that. Mm. I would just adore having a little sit down brunch right now. Have you been to Idle Hour at all? No worries. We've got to get there when this is all over and this blows over. We will definitely have to go. Okay, so I know that this is kind of a nerdy thing, but I know a few museums and art galleries are actually opening up virtual tours. So that's something we should also check out. Better than paying for admission, right? I'm kind of thinking about picking up a side hustle as well. What about you? Yeah. I'm thinking about maybe doing Postmates, only just to get some kind of income. You know, most of my stuff was just part time, and it's hard right now because I don't really have a ton of stuff coming in. So, yeah, gotta get that side money right. Yeah. Do you know what I like to do to just kind of relax too? Aside from Netflix binging, which I know we're all into this Tiger King thing, I liked it. I don't know that I got super into it. I think I kind of missed that initial wave. And so, yeah, but what I like to kind of do to relax is I have eucalyptus in my shower, but you could use anything, honestly. You could just light a nice candle. I like to just take a shower, wash my hair, wash everything, and just kind of get off all that yuck from the day. And then I'll come out and I'll wrap myself in my nicest, coziest little blanket, and I'll curl up with my cat, and I force myself to turn off any electronic, anything like that for at least the next hour. And then I will just read. I have so many books that I've been trying to get through, honestly, for the past like couple of years. I've been like, I want to read this, and then I never get through it. So I at least set aside an hour of just quiet time for myself, just to kind of read and relax. Sometimes I'll do, this might sound silly, but sometimes I'll do just some light stretching before bed and kind of get myself just feeling a little bit more unwound and a little bit, I don't know, just sort of de-stressed. And it doesn't have to be anything too crazy. It can just be some like neck rolls or something like that. And just focusing on your breathing. I know it sounds really silly, but they have those little gifts that will go in and out, and in and out, and in and out. And it's super relaxing, and it's super, super, super just calming, and it helps you focus just on the very simple, 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 simple act of breathing. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about or anything like that? I'm happy to listen. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Mm. Oh, I'm so glad you shared that with me. Oh, that's wonderful. You know, I'm so happy to have you in my life as well. You are such an important, important, important person to me. And I know that we are going to get through this together, and we can have these little dinners and these little chats. Yeah. I just love spending time with you. And once this is all over, I promise we are going to go out and have an amazing brunch, even just an amazing walk. And I can't wait to see your smiling, smiling, smiling face. I love you. I love you. I love you.